So that sequence, okay, the way I'll work it, okay, start in a safe, square it off into a safe direction. In this case, we'll work towards our targets there. I'm looking at my dirt plot over there, right? Good stance, all right, nice, stable, comfortable, all right, squared up to my target. Smooth mechanics, something I didn't talk about a while ago on the draw thing too, which everybody looked like they were solid on it, right? Another one of those things where we save time, all right, is avoiding excess movement, all right? So if I draw the gun and then move my head down, all right, that's excess movement, right? What we're gonna do, and what you guys were doing there, right, is bring the gun to what you're looking at, okay? That saves you time, okay? Everybody familiar with Apache helicopters? You get the gun on, the aiming system works off the dude's helmet, so wherever he looks, the gun goes. All right, same kind of concept, you know. I'm looking there, and the gun will come to what I'm looking at, right? And we just keep getting more repetitions on that too, right? All right, so our load sequence. Squared into my target, smooth, deliberate draw, all right? Good side picture, side alignment, all right? Bring the gun back into what I'm gonna call my shooter's box. Okay, that's this area here. So roll the gun back into my shooter's box area there, we'll lock the slide to the rear. Okay, this is another little tidbit, okay, or a little mechanic here. The way I manipulate the slide on the guns, basically you take your weak hand from the firing grip and just open it up and kind of roll it over the top, okay? And with the web of the weak hand, grip the slide between the sight and the ejection port, grip it, pull it back to the rear, okay? The reason I'm working it there, you know, just for this load to lock the slide to the rear, that's the same way I work it for a tap rack bang drill. Right? That puts my hand back to the grip on the gun a lot quicker than coming back here, okay? Or going over top, okay? That puts me right back to the grip faster. So to get repetitions on things I think that matter, that's how I'll manipulate the slide to lock the slide to the rear, okay, to this initial part of my load, okay? So from there, I'm gonna do a 4-point check, all right? This 4-point check is more of a redundancy thing for unloading, all right? But while we're loading, we're kind of doing a little PCI on the gun, a little inspection on it, just, you know, to know the gun's gonna work when we need it, okay? So I'm checking the chamber, the magazine well, the breech face, one more look at the chamber. All those things are clear, the gun's got enough lube on it, no rocks, debris, or anything in there, and, you know, on the load portion of it, right? Everything's good, and now the gun goes straight into my shooter's box, okay? That's the gun oriented kind of like so, where it's not really blocking my line of sight. It's close to me, so I've got retention, and my magazine well is angled towards my magazines, okay? I load from my magazine pouch and from the first magazine that I grab, okay? If I'm wearing body armor and my pistol mags are on my body armor somewhere, that's where I load from, okay? You'll see dudes over there shooting competitive, or shooting IPSC over there. Hey, go ahead and make ready. You'll get a sight picture, cool. Get a rehearsal on that. Or better yet, they'll pull a mag out of their pocket, okay? Do that. Never check the gun, didn't get a chance to get a rehearsal on anything, and in general, or what has happened was, what'll happen sometimes is this, all right? See the mag, rack it, go to town, okay? Nothing in the chamber because we didn't seat the mag well enough, all right? Seen that happen. If you guys have shot competitively, you've seen that, okay? So you'll see that kind of make ready thing. Ready? Stand by. Click.
Johnny,
you know? Right. So how do we avoid that? For competitive shooting, that costs you time, okay? Combat shooting, that's gonna cost you your life or somebody else's, potentially, okay? This doesn't cost us anything, could save you everything, so why not, okay? Nice, smooth procedure that covers down a lot of things. Rehearsals, right? Sights, no triggers, presentation. That's what a good sight picture and good sight alignment looks like. Cool. Lock the slide to the rear, do a PCI on my gun, gun's in my shooter's box. I rehearse a combat reload, okay? So I got one rehearsal on what I do if the gun locks the rear while I'm shooting, okay? On that load portion of this, since I'm loading and not shooting the fingers outside the trigger, right? And got another sight picture. Bring the gun back into the shooter's box, let's do a press check. There's absolutely a round in this chamber, all right? When I need this gun, it's gonna fire. All right, something I added there, press check, make sure it goes back in the battery, okay? Then from there, a little magazine tug is never gonna hurt you, okay? Holster the gun back up, reset that magazine pouch, okay? Because that's where I'm gonna grab a magazine from under duress, that first magazine, all right, that I'm gonna load from for a combat reload. I got a rehearsal on loading from there. So at the end of it, I should probably put one back there. If that's where I've trained that muscle memory to go to find a magazine, I should put one back there, right? If I were running 2 max, you know, go ahead and fill that other one back up too, right? My other one's got live ammo in it, so I'm not gonna ship it up there right now. But that's the deliberate load procedure and all the things we can get out of it. Now you can modify that up based on time or time constraints or space constraints. You may not have the space to work a deliberate load and present the gun somewhere and get a sight picture. If not, roll the gun straight down, do a little inspection again, insert that magazine, let it go forward, do your press check, gun's in battery, magazine's not gonna fall out, reset your mag pouch. You can get a lot of the same absolutes have to be done checklists, all right? You can make sure all that stuff gets done, all right? So you know the gun's gonna work, all right? You know you got ammo, get some rehearsals. That's what we get out of that deliberate load.